Hi all, I wanted to make a quick video in my 2 indicator series. Before I begin, I would like to mention that this is an educational channel. All content over here is for the sake of education. Kindly read the disclaimer you see on the screen and in the description below. With that said, let's proceed. I'll try to keep this one really quick. I've been using a new indicator for the last couple of days, and this is the look of it. On top, I'm using an indicator we already know. The change is at the bottom. This is a new indicator, all right? So what are we using? Let's build this from scratch. So I'll remove these 2 indicators. The first indicator I'll add is CM EMA trend bars. We already know CM EMA trend bars. It's by Chris Moody, one of my favorite indicators. When I had first discovered it, I used to think that this is not going to work, and I experimented with so many other moving averages. But when I relooked at it after a year or two, I realized that this is the golden formula. If you're trading in a split screen on a 5-minute time frame, nothing works better than EMA 34. And CM EMA trend bars by Chris Moody is developed in this EMA 34 logic, and it provides you bar colors if you want, like this, or you can uncheck the bar colors, or you can customize the bar colors to whatever colors you like. In my case, I have made this fluorescent green and red. You can choose any bar colors you like, and I have chosen, I select the bar colors, and so it shows me the bar colors of the indicator, not the default bar colors. But this is your choice. You want to keep it whichever way you want to keep it. And EMA line, I have on the way up it's green, and on the way it's, instead of red, I have chosen purple. It's your choice. You can choose any color you want. This works for me, so I keep. The only change I think I made is this, instead of a normal green, I've made it fluorescent green, and instead of a red, I use a purple when the moving average becomes goes downwards. All right, so this is the first indicator. The new indicator that I want to introduce is called, just type in Ravi, R-A-V-I, Ravi, and this Ravi FX Fisher by Locks will come up. Not many people know about it. There are only 299 people so far that have saved it as favorites. So Ravi FX Fisher by Locks, we'll click on it, and this is how it comes up. We don't need to make any changes. I'll just show you the settings. These are the settings by default. Now this also mentions that bar color is offered by this. So technically, if I uncheck the bar colors over here, this should be offering the bar colors, but it does not for some reason. So if I choose bar colors from the bottom, it does not work. It does not color my candles on the top. So this, I don't know why it does not work. But anyways, in this indicator, we will just untick this 2 at the bottom and this bar color anyway, because it does not work, and we shall save this as default. All right, apart from that, input, we are not changing anything. It is by default, whatever it is. We are not changing anything. You want, you can change the plot colors to your liking. I'm not going to change anything. This indicator works for me in its default settings. Now, a lot of time I get a question, what do we do with the sideways market? This kind of addresses in a certain way. Let me just go through with you the literature of this. All right, this is actually made for Forex, but it works for our indices also. So when you go through literature, it's Ravi FX Fisher. What does it state? Ravi FX Fisher is a special implementation of Ravi using WMA moving averages and ATR, and then normalized like Fisher transform. If the histogram falls between the white lines, the market is too choppy to trade. This indicator is tuned for Forex. So very simply, what it's stating is, if over here, if this bars are within these 2 white lines, do not trade. The market is very choppy. You should only take a trade when a breakout on top above these 2 lines is happening, or below the 2 line is happening. So that way, this indicator is telling you what to do and how to do. All right, we'll again go to the script. What else does it say? It also states what is Ravi. Ravi is the range action verification index. So Ravi means range action verification index. Indicator shows the percentage between current prices and past prices to identify market trends. It is calculated based on moving averages of different lengths. All right, and it's released somewhere in June of 22, whatever. So bottom line is, I have been trying this indicator for the last couple of days and it seems to be working fine on our indices as well. So if you look at over here, I'll just go ahead and make the CMAM and trend bar colors again active. That's the way I would want to save it. So you see it color coordinates perfectly well. I apply this to the entire layout, and then for a moment, let me just show you in one window. Okay, you see yesterday it hardly went into green. Whole day was red, so it's whole day yesterday. This is the mid cap. Let me show you Nifty. Nifty, if you see, hold from here onwards, it's completely into red. It hardly tries to break out over here, fails. Today, if you see, it opens in the green and it stays, even though it comes down a little, it stays above the green CME trend bar line, and only in the end the dump happens at 245 over here and markets close. That dump is not very effective in Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty, because even after the dump they're still over 1.5% up. So you see Bank Nifty today opens above the CME trend bar green line and it pretty much stays above that. There's a divergence happening here. The prices are going up here. The slant is happening on the indicator line, this Ravi indicator line, right? So there's a divergence happening. I was pretty sure that there will be a fall eventually, and once it broke this green, moving average became purple, and the candles turned red, and this also went below the white line and became red. I shorted BankX today, and I think I went long in Sensex. I think I went Sensex long and short in whatever. I don't know. Both my trades in BankX and Sensex were profitable today. I made a few losses in Fin Nifty and maybe mid cap. I'm not too sure, but I know that today my profits came from Sensex and BankX, and I'm going to probably focus on Sensex and BankX for the last couple of days. Nifty and this 4 components of Nifty is really getting frustrating for me. Anyway, so let's not diverge. So I would be using these 2 simple indicators. How I would be using it is very simple. CME trend bars in its default settings, only color changes. This one, what have I done? Not much. I have only unticked a couple of things. Bar color does not work anyways. These 2 I have unticked. I have not made any other changes. Everything is by default what it is. And then I would split the page, and on the left hand side I would see mid cap, on the right hand side I would see Nifty. This would be my first preference, and then on the left hand side I would have Fin Nifty, and on the right hand side I would have Bank Nifty. That will be my second preference. So it will work out like this. All right, or I can have BankX on the left and Sensex on the right. This also works, but I think there's a delay in trading view, so it's better you watch Sensex and BankX in your normal trading platforms like Fairs, Dhan, Zerodha, or whatever you're using. I think Sensex and BankX on trading view spot chart runs with a little bit of delay, so you're better off watching Sensex and BankX in your normal trading platform, because whenever there's a word D that states that quotes are delayed by about 15 minutes. So whenever you see D, that means there is delay. Anyway, so reverting back, if I put Fin Nifty on the left and Bank Nifty on the right, this is how the day would have looked. So for people who are on the free version, story ends over here. Use these 2 indicators and things will work out great. For people who are on the paid version, use one more indicator, this TTC Hugo 3-day open line. Just click on this. I want this day open line. All right, this indicator shows a lot of things. I'm not using anything. I'm only using this open in white color. This everything else I've unticked. I'm not using anything else. All right, it shows open, high, low, God knows what not. Yesterday's high and low, 2 days ago high and low, 4 days ago, God knows what not. I don't want any of that. I just want today's opening price, and that I've marked as white, and I have made that color white. I can't make it thicker. If I could, I would have made the line thicker, but I can't. What I can do is I can make it dotted, dashed, arrow left, arrow right, and all of this I can do. So I can do this, or make it solid, or make it dotted, or make it dashed. So I'm keeping it on dashed, that way it's a little more visible. That's it. I would have added this, and what else I would have added? I would have added maybe a pivot, standard pivot. So mine is tuned to Fibonacci. As people know, I like Fibonacci pivots. Over here, Fibonacci, it comes by default in traditional. I would have used Fibonacci. Everything else I would have left by default, whatever it comes up with. And here for pivot, center pivot, I'm using red. S1 R1 is yellow, S2 R2 is blue, S3 R3 is white, and in Fibonacci it does not show S4 R4, S4 R4, and R4 R5, S4 S5. It does not show in Fibonacci, so no use changing the color of those. As you can see over here today, by default, when it opened, the market opened above R3. I have told this many times. Once the market goes above R3, it hardly 80% of the time it will not come back down below R3. So that itself was enough evidence to show that today Bank Nifty is not going to come down. Same would have been the case in terms of Fin Nifty also. You see, it opens above R3, so good chances Fin Nifty and Bank Nifty were not going to come down. And it's true the other way around also. If the market opens or goes below S3, then it's 80% of the time does not come back into the range. All right, so remember that. Once the market goes below S3, it will have difficulty coming back into the range. And once it goes above R3, it has difficulty coming back into the range. So once S3 and R3 is broken in Fibonacci, then 80% of the time it does not come back into the range. Anyways, so this is how indicators would look for somebody who's on the paid version. They can use two more indicators like day open and Fibonacci pivots. For people who are on the free version, get rid of this. These two indicators are enough. All right, and it'll look something like this. Go with the colors. As long as the candles are above the green line, market is bullish. The moment this green line turns purple, market is bearish. Match that with the indicator underneath. If this lines are going outside these two parallel white lines at the bottom, is to short, and if the lines are going up, then you go and go bullish. See over here, it's the day before yesterday, Friday, I think 24th is Friday. Yeah, see over here, purple turns to green. Here the candles go and start going above the white line, becomes green. So this would have been a call, and then over here this would have been a short. Very simple, it works. Give it a try, paper trade with it for a couple of days. You realize that this indicator works. I've tried it for a couple of days and I think it works. All right, so I hope this two indicator setup works out for you. Even though it's tuned for Forex, I think it works for our Indian indices as well. Give it a shot, see whether it works for you. I think it's a good match with CME and trend bars. Color wise, you see they both seem to be going very well, and it'll probably work out if you're a nice calm trader. You don't take a trade every minute, then this will work out definitely for you. All right, on that note, I'll end this video. I hope this video is informational for you and educational for you in some way or the other. If you're already a subscriber, consider becoming a member on the channel by clicking on the join button. If you're new to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel, share this video with your family and friends, give this video a thumbs up, like our videos, it motivates us to make more videos for you. Also subscribe to our free Telegram channel, the link is given in the description in all our videos, and buy all your Amazon products from our Amazon affiliate links, is given in the description. Once you click on that, it'll take you to the Amazon site, then you go ahead and buy anything you want. Every time you make a purchase, you don't pay extra, but we make a small commission every time you make a purchase through our affiliate link. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.